Hi guys!
We're back with another episode of Two Little Black Girls podcast.
Episode 43.
Yeah, so, as always, hit subscribe right down there, that button right to your left or right. Just click on it. It's not that hard. And also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description. And in addition, we have our blog / website. It's Two Little Black Girls on WordPress, and you will also find that link in the description bar below.
Yes, so kicking off this week's episode, as always, with things we bought. Though, we didn't buy anything this week, but we are going to go over some things that are on our style wish list.
Yeah.
Spring. Yeah, spring's coming up soon.
Well, it is spring.
Oh, yeah. I forgot because on the first day of spring, there was a huge snowstorm.
Evidenced by our Instagram, which I Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome spring with snowy bikes.
Yeah, so, but hopefully eventually it'll get a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
And we can start busting back out those spring, summer wardrobe pieces. I have some things on my wish list. I guess they're not really like spring, summer specific, but there's some things that have like caught my eye lately. Things that I'm really into right now are like leather goods, so leather bags, leather wallets, leather shoes.
Anything leather goes.
Leather. I'm just really into like, you know.
Did you see that jacket Patricia got? The leather.
No.
I think it was like shearling on the inside or some faux shearling.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a cute jacket on one of her latest vlogs.
Oh, yeah.
It just reminded me that's something you would get.
It is something I would get. I see it a lot actually on the subway, the ever fashionable L train. People do have like those. They either have like parkas with like fake shearling on the inside or like faux leather with like faux shearling on the inside. And if I get my hands on like a real shearling coat, that would be like the dream. Like black shearling.
Real get your hands on? You just
like
purchase.
You'd be able to afford one because those are like upwards of like $1,000 or more. So no way I could afford them, but I would definitely check out the one that Patricia Bright posted, because I'm sure it's gonna be something that I like most things. But yeah, so I've been looking into a lot of these like new brands are popping up that specialize in leather goods, and one of those brands is called Status Anxiety. And they have a bunch of really cool leather wallets. The one that I really like is called the Esther Poole wallet, and it comes in a bunch of different funky colors. I'm really liking this like metallic sea blue color. Yeah, so it's like it's one of those like fold over wallets that have like 1,000,000 different compartments for like 1,000,000 different cards and whatnot. Then a little zip pocket for like your change, a pocket for your dollars, and then on the outside of the wallet they have a zip that can fit your iPhone. So it's like really cute, and you could also probably like use it as a clutch as well if you wanted to just like travel light. I get a little nervous just carrying like a clutch without a string.
What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah, like I just get
like
nervous. Like what if I slip and then it falls
You
down?
pick it back up.
I pick it back up from the subway tracks.
Oh, you get off into the subway?
Yeah, I get like nervous. But you could, if you're a brave soul.
You don't have to be a brave soul.
I don't know, but like I mean not pick it up from the subway tracks. No. If you want to carry around a clutch without a strap.
Yeah, there's so many kids in New York that do that.
I know, but I'm not one of them. I get nervous.
Okay.
I probably just put it into my like cute purse. And
walk around with it that way. Yeah, people do that too.
Yeah, that's
each their own.
So, yeah, I really like this.
It is cute looking.
And it's
I love that turquoise blue.
Right? It's a great spring color as well. So yeah, I'm really into that. And this website, they have a bunch of like cool, like, leather bags and other wallets and stuff too. Other than that, I'm really into
your clogs.
So I've had this clog from Number 6 Store pinned since like November, thinking that I was gonna buy it as my birthday shoe, my birthday present to myself, and it's sold out right now. they have it in 2 other colors, like
But you're
like
this
a
was the same
light
dilemma
brown.
you had last year.
I know, but it's like, you know, you think, oh, I'm just going to treat myself during a time of the year when it's socially acceptable to treat yourself. And then you wait too long and then it's gone.
And then there's only 2 colors that you prefer not to get.
I know. So, and I don't think they're going to restock them, which is like a bummer. So like, yeah, so I wanted this color where the clog heel was black and then like the top part was like this like dark, like kind of indigo. I think it is indigo, like indigo blue with a little strap. And this would be like perfect for work, but also perfect for like my downtime. And I could wear it with like pants and also like a cute pencil skirt for work. Mm-hmm. But now they only have this like lightish brown color. And I'm trying to find the other color that they have it in. Let's see.
You can't just click on it and find different colors?
No, because it just tells me that it's sold out. Hold on. I'm not prepared, clearly.
Well, I guess clogs are never really in your favor.
I know, but
You're
I
not
might
meant to get them.
instead get these Burr ones. Burr's is the brand that my other clogs are from. I can't wait till like it's warm so I can bust those out again.
Clogs?
Yeah, I'm always like the ones I have, I'm always like designing them in my mind. Like, oh, like, I could wear it with like this.
Or
like
how to style them.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, why can't it just be somewhere already so I can just like bust those out. But yeah, I might get the Susie booty in this like denim blue instead. I don't know though.
It's cute.
Right?
Just gotta make sure you keep that back heel lotioned.
Oh, always.
Some
always.
people wear those heels exposed and you see their crusty back foot.
No. See, when you're a black girl, you always have to
Gotta
make sure you're
petting.
well moisturized, and you always have to have
White too, some little feet look
but
disgusting.
I feel like white people just like, actually let's not get into it. But some people in general, they just shower and then they don't like moisturize when they go out. It's like I always have to be moisturized with a thick shea butter infused lotion. And I also have a little vial of shea butter that I've whipped myself in my purse as well.
I mean, so I'm not like, oh, you need to always, but you need to generally moisturize the parts that's going to be exposed. If you're not going to
your whole body has to be moist.
I know, but if you're just not that person who moistures the whole body, then at least moisture up the parts that are exposed.
Yeah, at least moisturize the part other people have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in the summertime, like,
it's better for
you don't want to have a dry patch.
Yeah.
And it's better for your skin. You want to have smooth, baby, soft skin.
Yeah, when someone shakes your hand, like, ooh.
Yeah, you don't want, like, ooh, this is rough.
Not like sandpaper. Like, you know how fresh babies are born? They're like, their skin is so soft. You just want to rub yourself against a baby. In a non-pervy way.
Yeah.
It just feels so delicious.
Yeah, so if you want to feel delicious, make sure you're moisturized. So yeah, so I might get these instead. Those are like on the top of my wish list. And then I also might get these silk shirts from Everlane.
Wow, you look so fancy.
I do like fancy. I'm a fancy girl.
Silk shirts, leather bags, clogs.
Because you just see, these are the other colors, like this light mocha and this like just generic. This looks generic to me. Cute, but not like as cute as like these indigo ones. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Anywho. So yeah, but you know, that is my mission, to invest in quality pieces and then just have those, you know, in my wardrobe and just rinse, repeat.
Yeah, I know. That's totally a good mission.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. My birthday is now... Oh, as of tomorrow, it is exactly 1 month away till I'm 26.
Tomorrow is the 23rd.
Scary.
Oh. It is scary.
Yeah. So...
Deal with it.
I'm gonna soothe the pain with some expensive clothing. Oh, I have ice cream. I'm gonna have that after we record.
Oh, wow.
So, but yeah,
that's
birthday treats. Yeah.
Your wish list items. Well, For me, my wish list item, still the bag. I have not purchased it. I saw you sent me.
Sale.
I know. I saw the sale, the 65% off sale, whatever.
Girl.
I was like, there's always sales at Kate Spade. I don't need to go hop in there right now because I just bought a plane ticket and stuff for Puerto Rico. So I'm
Wait, don't you want to pop out that pink bag in PR? Like,
well, I don't know. I do want a bag, and it's time for a bag, but it's not that urgent. So, and I like to hold on to my money.
You do.
So it's just not that pressing, and I'm not feeling that desire burning in me. I have to hold it off.
That's true.
But that's still on my list. Also, I need some more jeans because, as always, jeans never last very long. They get that crotch softening thing that happens.
You gotta hit up Uniqlo. Their jeans, I think, are...
Do they last long though? Like, what's...
Yeah, because the ones you see me wear, like, literally every time I leave the house, I've had them for, like, a good... Since last summer, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, a year is a good amount of time. It also depends on how often you wear them and how often you wash them.
Yeah.
Because technically you're never supposed to wash your jeans.
Yeah, I haven't washed them.
You're like Febreze them and you let them air out. That's basically what you do.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, I need some new jeans. And also, you know, sometimes in your closet you have these clothes. They're not that new, but they're not... No, they're not that old, and they're kind of new, but you realize they were a mistake, and they're cheap or whatever, and you're like, I should just chuck this. Like, it's not really that good.
Donate.
Yeah, well, yeah, donate, chuck. And I'm just like, but I hate throwing things out of my closet that I feel like sort of new already. I mean, sort of new, and I don't want to, like, get rid of it so quickly.
Yeah.
What do? You just, like...
Well... That's why you just make well thought out purchases. Like, I just hold things on my Pinterest for like months before I hit the trigger.
You know, you make a well thought out purchase, and then other times you're like, oh, this is kind of cute. Or like, I'm just in the city once. Let me get this.
You're only in Manhattan once.
Yeah, so like,
you're in Manhattan every single day.
And then you're like, wait a second. 3 months later, it's kind of shrunk in the wash. It doesn't really look the same, or. You know, you're like, I guess, should I let go? Yeah, that's the problem I have.
Let it go. At least when you donate, you know, it's going to get, like, some good wear out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
It's better off.
Yeah.
It's better off. You just got to replace it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to replace it.
But
or,
yeah.
You know, rinse, repeat. the items that you do like.
Yeah, just be careful how you wash them. Make sure you take care of them the way they're supposed to be taken care of. Yeah, and it'll last you for a while.
Yeah, that's another thing. I need more bras because like so many of them were decimated. So now I've definitely done better taking care of my bras. I'm trying to hand wash them now. And then
you don't ever dry them in the dryer. You're supposed to let them air dry.
I've learned the hard way. So I need a little bit more bras. So I'm not, because I'm like wearing like the same two, like
rotating every other day.
Yeah.
Run.
Basically. And then I have like my going out bra.
Yeah. I'm feeling fine and confident, feeling fancy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling confident and fancy bra.
Yeah. And then
here you go, girls.
Just pushes them up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of jeans, I kind of want like a ripped jean, but then I'm like, is that me?
I don't know.
Ripped jean girl?
Hard to say. Maybe you've been living in the hipster zone too long.
Maybe. We've been here too long.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I see the ripped jean as you.
Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't seem like you for sure.
Because it's like, one, it's something you could only wear in the summer, and I hate things I could only wear in like one season.
Those are like fads. Ripped jeans are fads, and like I think I saw Patricia also with a pair of ripped jeans.
Because they look so cute, but then it's like, is that like me?
No, because I could rip some jeans myself.
That's true. You could DIY.
Yeah, DIY a ripped jean.
Yeah.
But then, you know, at the end of the day, ripped jeans are a fad to me. Yeah. I remember they were in season, like, what, 10 years ago?
That's true.
And...
Well, a lot of things that are popping now...
Yeah, they're all old fads.
90s style.
But there are certain styles that are fads to some people, but not to you.
Yeah.
That you would wear even when it's out, like, recycled. Like, it's done. You would still wear it.
Right.
So that's where I consider, like, like jelly shoes, like...
Oh, that's
like, jelly shoes are fads, but some people would still wear them even after the fact. Like, what do you call those shoes with the Crocs? some people still wear Crocs today, and that thing is gone.
They're comfy. Nurses wear them loads.
Well, yeah, if you're that's an occupational thing. But like, some people don't wear it because they're a nurse. They just wear them because they like them. They're comfy, and that's what they want to do, and they don't care that it's not in season. Like the ripped jean, I don't know if I would still want to wear it if it wasn't a big deal anymore. Not like I'm all about trends, but you know, sometimes you're like, I'm over this design. Yeah. Like, I got a pair of splattered jeans that I thought looked cute. Oh, no. And then after a while, like maybe 2 months or so, I was like, why did I get these? Like, I don't even like them anymore.
That's true. So,
but it depends.
It's like, I like the look of them, but then I'm like, how is that going to look on me?
Yeah. Like, that depends. I would also like to get, if I had money to blow, like, just to try out some fads, I would like to get a pair of overalls. And
maybe you could thrift one.
Overalls?
Maybe.
How do you create the hook that clasps over your...
No, I mean, like, go to a thrift store and they'll have them. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I actually went to Buffalo Exchange, like, 2 weeks ago. Before the Kent Ale House date, I went to Buffalo Exchange in Williamsburg. And because, you know, I'm looking for a jeans jacket, and they had some pretty good jeans jackets for, like, maybe $20. Maybe. So maybe they may have some overalls in there.
I feel like you can't thrift when you're tall. It's harder. Because things don't fit right.
No, but this is in hipster Williamsburg, so a lot of tall Model S peeps are donating clothes.
They might not be the same size as me, though. They're the tall and thin. I'm not like a heifer or whatever.
I mean, browse. You know, thrifting's very hit or miss. So, you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about the patience. I've tried that a couple times.
Well, if you're on a budget.
Yeah. We'll see.
You'll see.
We'll see. But yeah. A jumper, I mean, overalls and maybe a jumper, a cute jumper. I would try.
A romper.
Yeah, a romper.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, also I want like one pair of shorts for the summer. I'm trying to decide if I want like a jean shorts or like a cotton shorts. But I don't want them to be like high-waisted. I want them to be like shorts that
hit your hip. And that's it.
That are in like, you know, like when I sit down, my thighs aren't spilling out. Yeah. Like, it just looks appropriate. I can wear like a t-shirt with it. Yeah. And it's like, you know.
Yeah, good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. That might be something. I don't know if shorts are you, but you could.
I know they're not.
You could. You have to like find the right kind.
It has to be like, you know, demure.
Yeah.
Because we are going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So.
In some summer fun outfits.
Yeah. I feel like I have like loads of tanks and whatnot. I just need like a short. Oh, I need a bathing suit, but that's like,
bathing suits are expensive, but you can get cheap ones. Yeah. It depends what kind of person, what kind of suit you need.
Because I don't want one that's too like exposed.
Like cutouts.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of like the cheaper stores, it's like
cutouts. Yeah. I just want to. They have some of them have some nice fuller ones that are less cut out, but it just depends where you go and what's in season sort of.
Right. Because I'm looking at ASOS and they have nice ones. They're just a little pricey. I'm like, like maybe H&M will have something or something. No.
I don't know. I still think it's going to be pricey no matter where you go. Like, JCPenney, they sell expensive bathing suits. But, I mean, well, not as expensive as me. I'm thinking Macy's. Macy's sells really expensive. Well, they have a variety of designers and designs there. But they do have some nice ones. Like, the styles that you'd probably like there, they would have on.
Yeah.
It depends. Like, I have one, but it's kind of exposed. Actually, when I went to my grandma's this weekend, I have like I have a bikini thing, but not that I want to wear bikinis all the time, but I grabbed them just because I knew I was like gonna go to Puerto Rico eventually, so I like dug them out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like a nice full like cute new swimsuit, but we'll see. I might not get one. I might just deal with what I have.
Yeah. I just want one because I don't really go places
that you would need a swimsuit very often.
I just need the one.
Yeah.
And just, well, that should be interesting. I'm excited for Puerto Rico.
I know. Can't come soon enough. Whoops. I said can't come soon enough.
I know. It's almost soon because it's almost April.
Yeah.
April, May, June.
Yes. We're going in July, so we got some time. Some time to kill. April's
going to go fast because I'm like, I have an imminent date to wait for. That's gonna go fast.
That's true. That's true.
And then May, June may be slow.
We'll see. But yeah, so those were the items on our wish list. In terms of places we went,
Went to Pizza Party.
Yeah, it's a new spot in Bushwick, relatively close to where we live. And it's really cute because
It's really cute.
Like, I think, did we mention it before? Like, it was run by the owners of the Booby Trap.
No, we didn't, actually.
Okay. So, it's run by the owners of the Booby Trap. And it's, like, very 80s style decor.
Yeah. Like, there's a whole bunch of 80s movie posters all around the space.
Yeah.
There are little, like, 80s action figurines everywhere.
It's, like, cute and kitsch, and they have, like, 8 balls on every table.
Oh, yeah.
And you can, like, draw on the tables.
Yeah.
It's, like, tic-tac-toe or dots.
Exactly. And it's, like, one of those places where, like, you always notice something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, as I was saying, would make it a great date spot. Because it's not too loud in there. And the food is good. But there's also so much going on. Like, not in the sense, like, there's just so much around you to talk about that if it was your first date, you would not run out of things to talk about because there's just so much there.
Right.
I mean, unless you would, like, hate the 80s, then I guess that'd be a bad first date spot.
If you didn't know any of the references, it may be, like, awkward.
But I feel like there was so much represented from each, like, different types of genres in there, so you wouldn't potentially not have nothing to talk about.
Maybe it's not for, like, the youngins. If you're...
I feel like if you're
21,
at least 21,
if you're under 21, you may not be as enthused.
Yeah. But if you're 21 and over, you would get it. You would definitely get it. At a certain point, when you're like 20, you start watching those 80s movies.
Yeah.
So, it's cute.
It was really cute. And the pizza was really good. I love that it was thin crust. I love that there wasn't too much sauce, because I hate when pizza has too much sauce.
Yeah.
The flavors were really good. We got the pepperoni and sausage one. And
then our roommate got a, like, kale pizza.
Go to kale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had, like, some carrot, pesto, and basil, and bacon, and kale.
Yeah.
And it was, like, all the pizzas were thin crusted.
Yeah.
And crunchy crust, thin dough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good.
And
it wasn't, like, overdone, because I hate when they, like, burn my pizza. Not burn, but, you know, they make it like, too crunchy.
Yeah. It was just the right amount of cooked.
Yeah.
But I guess it had to be because it took, like, hour and a half for the pizza to even reach the table.
Yeah,
the pepperoni sausage ones for some reason.
Yeah, there was some mix-up or something or other, so, like, our roommate's pizza came out, like, a good 40 minutes before ours came out.
Yeah.
But the waitress was really, like, nice and apologetic.
Yeah,
gave
every
our
time
roommate...
she passed us by.
She gave our roommate a free beer.
Yeah, she's like, can I get you a drink? If we had gotten beer, she probably would have given us free beers as well. Yeah. If you asked for a top off of your ginger, you should have asked for it.
I wanted a free gingy, though.
You should have asked for it.
Yeah.
You could have gotten it.
Tisk.
But it was really, the pizza was really good. So I feel like it would be better, like, in the future. I'm pretty sure they'll get their kitchen act together. And it won't take as long for a pizza to come out. Yeah. But that was our first experience, and I generally liked it overall. Everything was really great except for that lull before our pizza came out.
I agree.
And they also have other things on the menu. It's not just pizza. They have pastas, they have salads, they have desserts, and I think they have sandwiches. I don't remember exactly, but there's a menu online. You could probably look it up. Yeah. And again, it's called Pizza Party, and it's in Bushwick. Yeah. So yeah, that was really cute and fun, and yeah, definitely non-threatening. It was good.
Non-threatening again. Did you go anywhere else this week?
Yes, I did. In fact, I went to a place called Rosa Mexicano, and it's a Mexican food restaurant. It's like kind of a chain, but not really. It's like one of the nicer chain, like a Dos Caminos sort of thing. And basically, I went there for, like, networking and had this they make the most amazing guacamole ever.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's you would love it. You guys
what's
would, like,
in it?
It's just, I don't know, it just tastes really good. Like, it's avocado, and they, like, it's in, like a mortar bowl, like, they, like, make it fresh. Yeah. And then they, like, have, like, different degrees of spiciness, so you could get really spicy, mild, or medium and all these different things. It was just really good. Like, I never had guacamole that was so good. And I've heard about people talking about their guacamole, and it lived up to the hype, for me anyways.
Okay, cool.
Also had margarita there. Had a mango margarita.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It was pretty good. Like, it wasn't an overwhelming amount. It was, like, just strong enough, and the cup was, like, a small cup, but it was, like, just enough and just enough alcohol that you didn't feel like that one drink could do you for the night. If you're just, like, going for, like, going for, like, networking, you're not going to get drunk. You feel nice, a little nice at the end of it.
Okay.
Cool. And the food was pretty good, too. I got enchiladas. I should have gotten tacos. I'm not a huge enchilada fan, I realize, but it was still pretty decent. And at the end of the whole dinner, it was, like, it wasn't that much money either, like, considering the type of restaurant it was and the ambiance. It's really pretty in there. The one I went to was near Flatiron Union Square area, so it was really pretty, and close, convenient to the L and all the other Union Square trains.
Yeah.
So I would recommend going there.
Yeah.
If you're going on a date or if you're going to celebrate a birthday.
It's a good date spot.
It is a good date spot.
Most people, most places.
No, the places that I go, not every one of them is a good date spot. But so far, the ones I see potential. Yeah. I'll tell you.
Alicia's date spot editorial is coming out soon.
Yeah. I might start it off with Pizza Party. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will be doing a series called Date Spots. Yes. So you heard it here first. Don't steal anybody else.
No, we already said it. It's already pending.
Okay, so it's out in the world, just so you know. Yeah, that's all I really went to this week.
Yeah, I didn't really go anywhere else. Yeah, I've just been, like, busy with work, but next week I think will be much more fun.
More exhilarating.
More exhilarating.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we have plans for next week, so we'll keep you posted, and we'll post pictures, Instagram, tweet, and all that. I Instagram my enchilada dish from Rosa Mexicano, so, you know, that's why we have the Instagram link there, so you guys can get more up-to-date, real-time info, so, you know, click on that, follow us there. But yeah, we'll keep you updated on where we go next week. So, moving on to the newest portion of our podcast where we rant about something.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Yeah, so it is fun. So this week we're just talking about, you know, an aspect of being in your almost late 20s.
Not me.
You're in your mid-20s, as am I. We're the same age, born in the same year. Please don't forget that.
Oh, sure.
So, you know, you've been working for a while now, and you start to figure out that the career you picked may not be the place where you want to be for the rest of your life.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
You just, like everyone always says, or like most people say, as you grow older, you start to figure out what you don't want and what you do want.
Right, exactly.
So in all aspects of things, like in dating, in food, in experiences, and in work.
And in work.
So, you know.
Because if you think about it, like when we graduated undergrad, I was 22, you were 21. You know, we started working around that time or going to grad school at that time. And that's like a really young age to have everything figured out, to like pick what you're going to do for the rest of your life. You know, so when you're 25 and you've actually done the work, it's completely fine to be like, you know what, this is not what I thought it was going to be at 21.
Yeah, this is not where I thought my life would be at 25.
Right.
This is not how I thought I would feel at 25. And if I don't feel like this is my best version of what I want for my life, then you have totally within your rights to, like, change your mind and do something about it.
Right. So, like, I'm starting to figure out that I really am a bit of a control freak, and I really just want to have control over my life, you know, when I decide to work, when I decide not to work. Because, like, being on the 9 to 5 schedule is, like, really grueling. Like, email went around at my job. There was an article in the Daily News about how much time New Yorkers spend commuting, and we spend the most amount of time commuting plus working in the entire country.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it adds, like, an extra, like 15 plus hours to your work week. And that's like with and without the MTA delays, which, you know, is an everyday occurrence here. So, you know, I would love to just like, you know, I wake up early. I would love to wake up at 5, work from 5:30 to noon, and be done for the day. Instead of, you know...
5:30 to noon?
That's like 6 hours.
I
well,
know,
actually, that's more.
Really, that's early.
That's more, but that's like, okay, if I work 5:30 to 12:30, that's like 7 hours of working, which is what I do at my job. Because lunch is an hour.
I'm saying that's early in the morning.
No, but that's how I work. I'm a morning person.
Yeah.
I work best in the morning. Once I have lunch, because at my job we have lunch late. We have lunch from like 1:30 to 2:30. After that, I'm like... I'm dead. Like, that's when I do all my paperwork, because that's all the stamina I have to do is to, like, write notes. Like, yeah, so, you know, when you're in control of your own, you know, working, your own, whatever,
your own
schedule, you can do things like wake up early and end work early, or if you're a night owl, you know, work late into the night if that's when you feel like you have the most energy.
Yeah.
You have to be on someone else's clock.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's best to be on your own clock if you can make that happen.
Yeah.
But it's just hard to figure out how to make it happen.
Yeah. And then, you know, when you are trying to, like, start your own business, as we're obviously trying to do, like, you don't realize how much work it's gonna be until you're in it doing it.
Yeah, because, like, literally, this is also related to, like, you know, taking chances with yourself. Like, if you realize whatever you're doing isn't right for you, and you're not sure of what to do, but you know you need to leave whatever it is you're doing, sometimes you have to take that risk, that chance, and do something else. But then there's also those unknowns, like, take a risk into doing something else, and you find out, oh my god, all these new little problems and occurrences are popping up.
Right.
But they might pop up anyway in your current position, but now they're popping up in this new role that you chose that you think might be better for you down the road. Right. You can still handle them just like you would have handled them in a different capacity, whatever the problem may have been in the other path that you were on. But at the end of the problem solving, you might be in a better place that you'd want to be, as opposed to just solving the problem in some other place that's sort of already laid out for you. Right. And you're still there. Problem's done, but you're still have the overall problem of not enjoying what you're doing.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, yeah, it's just a lot.
Lot.
Like, we were talking through our business today, and we're like, wow, like, all of a sudden, like, it's good to talk it out, though, because then you start to realize more things. Right. Because, like, we have these things going on, like, ongoing timelines for being better about stuff and all these things, but then when we actually sat down to talk about certain things that are kind of lingering that we need to take care of, like, wait a second, I didn't know I didn't worry about X coming after me, or like having to pay this thing, or to deal with this sort of issue,
like,
and
unexpected expenses, like, so you have plan A, but then you realize in order to do plan A, you have to do B through Z first, you know?
Yeah, like, you have to go through all these little extra steps you didn't think you had to go through, or didn't think you was even a thought to consider. Right. Then you're like, wait a second. I totally forgot to consider this whole aspect of it. Like, if I'm doing X, then that means Y has to be involved. Right. And Z has to be involved. I thought I just had to worry about X. Now I gotta worry about Y and Z. Right. Like, I thought I just had to get through it. Yeah. But no.
And then you realize, like, you can't do it all on your own. Like, you really need people to consult with, to give you advice. And sometimes it's hard to find who those people are. Yeah. You know, like, who's done this before and who's been successful and who's willing to, like, lend me a hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, actually, I was just telling you that my college friend, she is starting, like, her own business. And she was actually a part of this entrepreneur circle of females in New York that are trying to start their own businesses. And they, like, convened to, like, talk with each other and bounce ideas off each other to figure out where they should go. And funny thing is that one of the girls in her group is actually a client of ours right now. With her, like, sort of idea, or she's part of this idea that's going on.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, that's so funny. I was like, who do you know? I'm like, because I saw something on her Facebook. I'm like, how do you know about this?
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, so-and-so, my friend is, like, help invent or whatever. And I'm like, oh, who's your friend? This is actually a client of ours. And she said so-and-so. I was like, oh, I know her, like, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, that's so weird how, like, how small the world is. And, like, how those connect, like, the girl that I know from my college, she's currently working through her idea. Yeah. And having investors, whatever, and she's building up her business. Right. This other girl, she's gotten a little bit past her, and she actually has hired an agency to help her with her business. So it's like, these things can happen, and those groups are very helpful because you guys have a network, you'll always be connected, and then when you guys go off making your other connections, you can always help each other. Exactly. Like, oh, I know so-and-so who works in marketing, I know so-and-so who works in accounting, who can probably help you out in the process, so. Right,
so it's good to, like you said, network. Make connections. Yeah.
And take chances and, you know, try and become your own boss because it's better, I guess in the end, it's better to fail than to not try.
Exactly. And being young is the best time to take chances and fail because you could always start over again. Yeah. Especially, like, when you already have a career base. Like, we already have a career base. So if these, like, businesses that we're trying to start fail, we could always go back to that career and have, you know, food on our table.
Yeah, you know? Though it wouldn't be ideal.
It wouldn't be ideal, but we wouldn't be, like, on the street, you know?
But yeah, that's the only thing that's scary about... like, you can talk until you're blue in the face about you better to have tried than never try at all. Yeah. But then you could never try because you're just a chicken. Right. And not do anything about it because you're like, what if I do fail? Right. Like, what if I end up at the end of this process, I don't have any money, or I'm basically living off my savings, and now I gotta move home. Right. And that's, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not the best thing.
It's not the best thing either. It's just, like, it's really hard to just start your like, general average life, but then to, like, start your life and, like, build your own business from the ground up, it's just, like, it's, like, so scary and so hard. But it's, like, it's doable. You just have to be willing to put in the hours. Yeah. Yeah. And, like...
You can't just... It can start as a side project, but over time, if you really want it to turn into something, you gotta, like you said...
Really, like, do it.
Yeah, you gotta really do it.
Like, one girl at my job, she recently left, like, 2 months ago because, all the time she was working there, she was, working on this documentary on the side. So she left my organization so that she could have the time to finally finish this documentary. So yeah, so, like, it comes to a point where you, like, if you really want this thing to be, like, a finished product, a thing that you're doing with your life, you gotta, like, let go of, like, that stable thing that's, like, you know,
taking the time away where you could be using it to put towards something else.
Yeah, like, your creative pursuit. And, like, I definitely realized that with, like, doing Two Little Black Girls and, like, working, it's like I have all these ideas and then, like, I put a lot of, like, a general amount of effort into them during the weekend, but then when the week comes, it's like you're so immersed. Fall off.
Yeah, it's like I don't have time to put what I want into this, like, this would be a cool video, or this would be a cool thing to write about. Oh, didn't have enough time to get to it on the weekend, so now I can't really touch it during the week because I won't put enough focus into it, and it'll be half-aid. You know? Like, a blog post that's like, oh, come here. That's it. Like, you know. Yeah. And I hate to do that.
Me too. And it's like I'm always trying to do other things. It's like I want to go to the gym and I want to, like, cook. And it's like, once you do that after work, it's like your day's over. It's time to go to bed.
Like, you get home, you make dinner, and you also want to have just a, like, hour or two to decompress. Yourself. Yeah, some effort from the day. Like, whoever was stressing you out or whatever, getting on your nerves, like, get out of my face. Let me watch a nice show to calm myself, and then get on to the next thing. But there's no time to get on to the next thing. Otherwise, they'll be up until 3 a.m. Right. And then that's terrible for you.
It is. But hey, maybe that's what you need to do too in the beginning.
Sometimes in the beginning you need to do that. It depends how you juggle things.
Yeah.
If you're good at juggling your weekends better and getting things done, like everything you need to get done, then maybe you don't have to stay up until 3 a.m. On the weeknights and do it.
Yeah.
That's how you know those origin stories of success. Labored work and split time. You're like, there was a point in my life where I was working here and doing this as a side project. But then I came to the realization that if I wanted this to be big, I had to stop and quit.
Whole effort into it.
Yeah. It makes me sort of envious of certain you-know-who's belows. I
think they work because one of them sent me a text like, oh yeah, when I get back from work. So I think they work, though I don't know what capacity. So they must work somewhere outside the home. Maybe.
I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, I don't see them creating. But maybe they are.
They could create, just not here.
Yeah, that's true.
We're just alluding to certain artistic individuals that we know.
That we know.
Yeah. That, seem like they don't have 9-to-5s. Yeah. Or maybe, one of them does, but the rest of them create.
Yeah.
And, we're just not sure of the whole situation. We're not. How they pay their bills.
Yeah.
But sometimes I am envious of those people I walk by in the coffee shops, and they're just...
Yeah, and they're just,
they're just working on things.
Exactly. And
they can just, walk websites, home. Whatever.
Yeah. At my job, we're trying to advocate to get at least 2 work-from-home days a month, and it's, this whole production. Me and, 3 others, we have this whole plan how we're gonna systemically approach our boss about it step by step, because she's naturally against it. She's so hyper vigilant about time, and she wants our department to present a certain way, and she likes there to be a good presence of us in the office. But we're most of our job is writing reports, which we can do from home.
Yeah.
Right. 2, we wildly outperform the other departments, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? And, we're there a lot, and we do so much field work that, this working from home is something that we could never abuse, because we do so much field work that there are a lot of days, most days, where we have to be in the office or have to be at this place or that place, because that's the nature of our work. So it's just why do we have to push so hard for something that's should be a basic thing in the modern working world? So we're coming in
today's working
we're gonna
is so online, and
I know.
You can do remote literally my whole office I don't need anything at my office.
Right.
Everything is on my computer. The way this office is set up at my new job, everything's online. Their servers are online. Anything I want to access, I can access from my laptop.
Right.
And do it from there. I can take calls from my phone.
Right.
I can access anything online.
Yeah.
And, I mean, sometimes it can make you feel more productive when you're around other people that are in your space. But other times, or most times than not, you can feel just as productive when you're working from home, or more so, because you feel comfortable.
Exactly.
And you can get in your own zones.
Right.
Some people just work better, but by themselves at home.
Right.
And there's even, I think I came across an article recently on Huffington Post or something about how people are more productive when they work at home.
Yes.
Or when they have more autonomy of their time.
I've been assembling all those articles to present to her.
So I remember, I think I Facebooked it when we had that random snow day in February.
Yeah.
I was like, this is me.
Yeah.
And I linked to the article or something like that. And someone else like, yeah, me too. I love snow days.
But it's just it should just be a thing. And that's I like working at home. I like being comfortable. Like I said, I like waking up early and doing all my tasks. Even when I run errands, I'm out the door before you guys are even awake, and I'm back and done with everything by noon. That's just how I function. I just like things done early.
Yeah, people have their own schedule.
If
you know you have XXX to get done, and you don't want to wait till 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Not that I wait till 3 o'clock, but if I know I have certain things I want to get done, I'll get it done. But everyone has their own way of doing things. Yeah.
But me, I know once 3 o'clock hits, I'm not going nowhere. It's late.
If that's how you know yourself, that's what you do.
Yeah. So, I I don't know. So yeah, like being your own boss has a lot of perks to it. It's a lot of hard work, especially in the beginning, but so many perks.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is hard work, yeah. Like you said, perks.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's your business. You just eventually you start relinquishing some responsibilities as you grow to other people that you trust to help run your business, and which is very important.
Right.
It makes me start to understand more the hiring process.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not that I don't understand it, but when you see a company on such a smaller level operating and you see what kind of people they need in order to function, because they don't have that much room for error. Like, they only have a certain amount of people that they could hire to get things done and enough money to make it happen.
Right.
Can't really afford for huge mistakes.
Right. Exactly.
So you gotta hire some smart people that can, or like trustworthy people, you know, that will get things done. Even if they don't know right away, people who can learn quick and do it for you. Because those might be the least expensive people, too.
Exactly.
But yeah, so
many
much to
things
consider.
to think about.
And I think it's only normal to have those thoughts when you reach 25. The person I spoke to, she said she had a lot of those same thoughts when she reached 25. And anyone who says they don't have it must be kidding themselves.
Yeah.
Even those people who are married at 25.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably have those crises.
They must. I mean, maybe they're happy as well, but then they may have some other thoughts
things
about, like, you know, the same things. Like, they may be happy in their marriage, but not happy at work or, you know, in other spaces of their life.
Yeah. Maybe they're not happy about their marriage.
Maybe they're not happy about their marriage either.
Whoops.
I know I would have, like, I don't want to get married anytime soon. Maybe have a little, like, boy to myself.
A little boy.
Or a man, rather.
I want an adult male.
I want an adult male to myself.
Who functions properly, is tall.
Yeah.
Wishlist. A boy.
A boy.
Yeah. A boy that's not a boy. He's a man.
But one thing, though,
boyish,
that I'm noticing at boys our age, or at least the ones that I actually like, they're too busy. They're always busy.
Because they're also trying to be their own boss, too, probably.
I guess, but it's like, is no one ever going to meet anyone because we're too busy? Are you too busy to return a text?
I
mean, maybe they are. I don't know.
No, I think it's a mixture. It's a mixture of things. It's maybe they are busy. B, if their connection was strong enough, they would make time though.
That's how I feel.
Like if they were really interested, like if they thought that you were their wife, whatever, they would make time. They would text you, even no matter how busy they were.
That's how I feel.
That's how I feel it should be.
Yeah.
And that's how I think it is, honestly. If they're too busy, then they just want booty calls.
But then why text me for such a long period of time? Okay, so there's this other guy from CMB that we've been texting for maybe like 2 weeks. And we text like every 2 days. And he texted me last Friday and he's like, blah, 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 blah. And then like, oh yeah, my schedule's crazy. That's why I'm such a shit texter. And I sincerely apologize for that. But why are you being sincere, but then you're doing this, like, won't text back for, like, 2 days thing? Yeah. That is, like, bizarre to me.
To me...
And that's, like, several guys have done that. Yeah. Is this a game?
I think it's a mixture of a game. I'm not that experienced, but I think it's a mixture of a game. And if they were really interested, they would text back a lot faster. Like, there's only so much time I can give you a benefit of a doubt for. Yeah. I shouldn't have to give you so many benefits of doubt. Right. I should only have to give you one, if that. Yeah. And, I mean, I'm sorry if that sounds picky, but no, that's how it should be. I shouldn't have to be chasing you down to text me. And if you're only texting me every 2 days, it just sounds like you just want to keep me interested just in case you're ready. Yeah. So that's no. Get out of my life. Don't text me every couple days just to have me around when you're ready for some action or you want to have something going on. No, thank you. No, thank you.
But it's like, okay, the boys that I am not attracted to are the ones that are very, like, eager beaver and will text you back.
Because they probably never had a relationship They want one. These guys probably had one. They're like, I don't really need one, so I'll just keep her around just in case.
Those are the boys that I actually like. It's like...
Maybe I'm being too judgmental.
Maybe.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't have any faith in some boys anymore.
I know.
Sometimes I'm like, the nerdy ones that don't know they're cute, those are the ones I really want. And some of them...
Where...
I don't know where you find those. Comic book store.
No, because I feel like that's who I date. Are just nerdy boys that are cute. Not, like, hot.
But do they know they're cute? Have they been in relationships? A lot of them.
No.
They think they bad good girls. So many things in the mix.
Or maybe they're just, like, super socially awkward and they just, like, don't get how girls work because they maybe haven't been in a lot of relationships. Yeah. So they may not, like...
There's that, too. And then there's also, like, I'll try and be forward with you if I can. That's not my style, but if that's the kind of guys I'm attracting that don't do anything, then I'll just be like, oh, hey, let's hang out, let's meet up. And if they, like, come up with some excuse or I'm too busy, that makes me feel like a fool. And then you must not be interested. Stop bothering me.
It's so hard.
And don't pretend to text me like you're interested. I say, let's hang out. You're like, no, I can't.
Uh-huh.
No. Why are you playing that game?
See, that's why I never, like, initiate, like, oh, let's hang out. Like, they have to do it.
I'm too tired of waiting around for this.
I
can't anymore.
I know.
I can't stand waiting for someone to make a move. And then, if we're going to be real on two little black girls, I feel like black girls have a harder time finding dates. And that if they want to date, they gotta make the move because everyone's too afraid. Maybe, yeah, for sure. I feel like people are too afraid to ask black girls out. And then you have to just be like, hey, let's meet up.
Yeah.
And if you're not interested, okay, you're not interested. But don't keep texting me acting like you want to hang out later. That's not me. I'm not booty call black girl.
I am not booty call black girl. Amen. That is not my role
Please
for you.
do not assume that's who I am just because I asked you, let's hang out. You gave me the impression that you wanted to. So I'm going to ask if we can hang out for brunch or coffee.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get that other impression. That's also a thing that they think that black girls want to have sex with people all the time. No. I just want to go on a nice date. Yeah. And don't play around with me.
Don't play around with me.
I'm tired of it.
Don't play no games with me. It's really hard. But yeah, let's hit up that comic book store that you keep talking about. I don't know where that is.
I don't know where it is, but I feel like...
But how do you approach a boy in a comic book store?
It depends. You could go reach for the same comic as him.
Like... What kind of anime storyline is that?
I don't know. It's like, oh, whoops.
Sorry.
Drop a book in front of him.
Do you like such and such too? Did you hear the author's doing a signing? Do you want to go together?
Yeah, drop your book, you know.
Yeah. And he picks it up.
Oh, accidentally touch him.
Hey, man, you dropped your book. Oh,
thank you.
Thank you so much. Blush, blush.
What are you getting? Maybe I should try reading that.
Yeah, it's really great. Hey, you want to maybe get a milkshake around the corner?
That's how it's supposed to go.
Sure.
Let's get milkshakes and read
we
comics.
We can share one with 2 straws.
I don't know anything about boys. I don't.
Me either.
Except that they are immature. That's all I know.
They are, and they're scaredy cat. They're very cowardly.
When did they stop asking girls out? Or when did they only have enough gusto to ask for booty calls?
I don't know. It's like that's all they want nowadays. Yeah. At least maybe it's our age bracket. I have no idea.
Don't ask me for pics.
But
I'm not sending you a pic. What impression am I giving off?
Let it all out.
I don't want to send you pics. My profile says I'm a nice girl. What is your deal?
But it's like I meet nice boys, but I just can't bring myself. But it's not. I don't not like them because they're nice boys. It's just like they're too short or
they lie.
They lied about their height. So they're not what I'm expecting, and I just don't have that attraction. And it's not like hard for me to be attracted to like
someone,
a boy.
Yeah,
if you're taller than me. That's already like you're already like 50% there.
That's for most girls. If you got that height, you're like ooh.
You're like already there. 50% there.
You get nudged up.
Yeah, if you're like smart, you get up another 5 to 10%.
Yeah, if you don't know you're cute, that makes you a little cuter too.
Little, you're a little nerdy.
Yeah.
You watch the same TV shows as me, that brings you up. So that's literally like it. You don't need to be like Brad Pitt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't need a Brad Pitt either. No. I went on a date with like a couple of nice guys, but I wasn't attracted to them.
Right.
And then I went on a date what seemed like they were kind of nice guys, but they were like, they kind of like thought they were cute. So when they think they're cute, they think they could do stuff and get away with stuff. Yeah. Which I didn't really realize. I thought they were cute until after. But then I was like,
how do you know when a boy thinks that he's cute?
There's certain cues that they give you, like either they're really self-assured and not in like the good way, if that makes sense, where they have like self-confidence in the sense that they think they're just like, set, like, like they're like, oh, I'm good, like I don't really need to hang out with you, but like this is something I'm enjoying right now, like that kind of sense. No. And then I didn't really see it at the time because I was just like, oh, a date, exciting, I want to go on a date. And then afterwards I'm like, yeah, there was kind of a sign that he thought he was like cute, like too cute, and he wasn't even cute like that. He was a basic looking guy that I found cute.
Basic boys.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's hard.
Boys are life. Hard knock life.
Yeah, I can't decipher them.
I don't know. We'll see how this texting thing goes.
Yeah, and if you have any advice on how you think one should react to a guy that's texting you every 2 days, or how you think one should proceed if they're interested in a guy, I honestly feel that sometimes as a black female, sometimes you gotta make the first move because people are scared. Like whenever I watch videos of some people like in their dating experiences of black females, they're just like, oh, I realized that a lot later that some guys actually really liked me, but they never did anything because they were scared and didn't know how to approach me. And I'm like, what? Really?
Why?
So you're telling me it's up to me to make something happen?
I guess so. I don't know.
But yeah.
I guess so. But then I tried that and that didn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone likes you.
But then why text me and go on dates with me if you don't like me?
I'm like saying, don't say let's hang out. Let me ask, let's hang out. You say no, but you still text me afterwards? No.
No, but why? Okay, why would you, as the boy, ask me out twice and then I'm initiating text with you and then it's like can't be bothered?
Have you been out?
Not this one, the other one.
No, but I mean, before. Like, they text you twice to go out, and it never happened?
No, like, we've been on 2 dates, and then we're texting, and then eventually it's, like, gets to the point where he's really busy, and then I have to initiate the text, and then eventually we're not texting anymore. So why was that,
Because sometimes
did we just try it, and it just wasn't
that's what it
ever
sounds
gonna
like.
be?
It sounds like you tried it, and it wasn't 2 dates later, and you're like, that's not the best love match, and it doesn't need it, so that's that. It's possible that could be a scenario.
That's true. I guess I've done that, but I usually end it like, oh, well, I'm not
Guys don't know how to end it, though.
I
feel
guess.
Like some of them, like, there's an article about guys going ghost. They don't know how to end it, so they just go ghost. And that's what they do.
Wow.
I mean, if you've never been on a date, then I guess you can go ghost, but if you've been on dates, you shouldn't go ghost.
Don't just go ghost. That's rude.
That is really rude.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
How did this get back to boys? We were talking about careers, and somehow it went back to boys as usual.
It just happens, because it's about life and taking chances. You take chances.
Exactly. That's true. That's true.
But yeah, it did spiral down here somehow.
Yeah. Well, on that note, maybe get that money for yourself, and then you can find a boy that's right for you.
You never know, yeah.
Or not.
You're so focused getting that money, and you run across someone on your way to getting it.
Yeah,
that's how it happens.
And he'll text you back within the hour.
Yeah. Not gonna play no games. Yeah. The connection is there.
It's there.
He'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Though some people are still black girls. You gotta still do that.
You gotta do it. Like, don't be afraid of me.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
I'm a black girl. I'm just a real
person who just wants to be texted back like any other girl would be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't tell me like, oh, we had a good date, and then I don't hear from you until the next day. I'm like, I thought this date was good. I'm just gonna text you, we had fun. I text you, we had fun, and then you're like, oh, I thought I was gonna hear from you sooner. What? What do you mean?
Timeline.
Why didn't you text me?
Exactly.
Why didn't you text me? Why did you wait for me to text you? Anyway.
See, boys are cowardly.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like black girls be stronger, I guess.
Be stronger.
Don't be afraid of a little rejection because you're gonna miss out.
Independent. How's it go?
All the women
is independent.
Throw your hands up. Question.
Anywho, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, next time.
Bye.
Bye.